Up next, for Las Vegas, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy, but you know what? They've worked for every single win. Coming right up on 2K Sports. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Las Vegas. Not a season made simple here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball, game in and game out. And, of course, Utah, they're much further down in the standings right now. Here are the starters for Las Vegas. We've got Derek Lively. Asar Thompson is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ivy in at the shooting guard position. And for the Jazz, we've got Keontae George. Walker Kessler is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Melton in at the 2. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season we're about to enter. The most important one.
Here's George. After the basket by Las Vegas. And it's off from three-point range. And the rejection by Jackson. Johnson surveying the floor. Thompson sets the pick for Johnson. Here's Ivy. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Melton. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Johnson, the pass to Lively. Back to Johnson. Lively, a screen on George. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Markkanen. Corner shot. Here's Kessler. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in the this one.
First team foul. At the line for your Jazz, Walker.
That's good from Kessler.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. And in the summer of 2022, Greg, the Utah Jazz. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Here's George. Misses the step-back jump shot.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Johnson draws the double. Ivy, no one around him. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Now, here's George. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now Johnson. After Lowry Markin misses from long range. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Jazz trail by 8. George with the ball. Pass to Jackson. They need this. No good on the shot. Las Vegas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Johnson kicks to Ivy. Thompson outside. And here's Ivy. Takes a 3. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. To the wing on the left. Kessler passes to Melton. George hacks a 2-pointer. Jackson from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
Lively a screen on George. Johnson, the pass to Lively. Rebound, Utah.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
They get a hand on it. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Johnson finds Thompson. Back to Johnson. Pass to Lively. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Kessler with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Markkanen dishes to George. Drops in the layup for 2.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Johnson kicks to Ivy. There's the 3.
Pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also.
George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Kept alive. Outside for Jackson. 3-pointer. Markkanen trains the 3-pointer.
And I tell you what, Markkanen has already mastered the art of the bank shot. Loves getting it up there and knocking that one down. You have got to be in his space if you want to disrupt his rhythm.
Johnson outside. Pass to Ivy. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
George finds Markkanen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
The 11-footer keeps it alive. And Markkanen on the follow. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Melton. Pass to Jackson. Hits the jump hook. Jackson's got 5 now.
and he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. On the wing, Thompson. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Markkanen. It's good from long range.
Yeah, if you give him that much room, he's usually going to connect.
And George kicks to Jackson. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and Lively pulls it down.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Out to Thompson. Markkanen with it, picked up by Thompson. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's Lively. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Thompson. P.J. Washington comes in for Trey Murphy. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Ivy. And Fears is subbed in for Derek Lively. And Markkanen throws it down.
And boy, it's tough. Defensively, you want to be up on Markkanen to contest the jumper, but he can also put it on the floor and blow by you. Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Jackson kicks to Markkanen. Kessler a screen on Washington. Markkanen can't get it to go.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Here's DeRozan. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
And that one's good, George.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And here is Johnson. 7 points in the game. Pass to Washington. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Utah calls timeout.
All right, fans, I want everyone here.
For the Jazz. Collier comes in for Milton. And Ball subbed in for Keontae George. And so it's Utah here with the ball. 4-point game. There's the pick. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's DeRozan missing. The Jazz shooting just about an even 40% to start. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Back to you guys.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now DeRozan. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, reads out beyond the arc in his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
A different look for Utah. Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Walker Kessler. And Bailey's snubbed in for Markkanen. Pass to Edgecombe. Up top to DeRozan. To the inside. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
Now, here's Ball. He's guarded close. Here's Bailey. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
It's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
The Jazz making a switch here. Niang's checked in. Here's Collier. Still yet to score. Pass to Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
Here's Fears. 12 points his last outing. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Fears. And Las Vegas leads by 7. Jazz shooting 42% to begin this game. Pass to Bailey. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bailey's got 5 points so far.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. 10 points for him. The wide open look here for Fears. Hits the three-point bomb.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Las Vegas leads by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Collier the point with Bailey on the wing. All out there with George Niang. And it's Filipowski in at the center position. That's the group right now for Utah.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Thompson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession?
Down low. It's tipped. Bailey. Thompson with the rebound. Las Vegas leading by 9. Washington with it. Bailey picks him up. It's 2-on-1. Pass to Collier. Launches it. Bailey misses. Last game for Las Vegas, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves. In the corner, Messi with it. Here's Edgecombe. Now Fears. He has 5 on the clock. Here's Messi. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Las Vegas. On Monday, they'll go up against DeJounte Murray. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Niang. Fears with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Las Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Utah calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jaren Jackson's checked in for George Niang. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Bailey. And George is subbed in for Collier.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Jazz trail by 7. Filipowski passes to Jackson. Now here's Melton. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Derek Lively.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
GA, you hear about 3 levels score, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to Indiana, and there it is for us. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for Las Vegas. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Ball, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Melton. Another miss by Utah. Las Vegas leading by 11. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court.
Match converged teams.
That's why they're at the top.
Sharing the ball.
Out to Thompson. From past the arc. Excellent D there from Ball. Melton against Ivy. Outside, George. No good on the 3. Las Vegas leading by 11. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. They double-team Johnson. Right wing. And here we go. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Thompson, high post. Pass to Nisi. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Melton. The shot by Thompson, no good. Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. George has got it back down to single digits for Utah. Here's Johnson. Utah with the rebound. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Outside, George. Traps in the tray. George has got 10.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nisi grabs the rebound. Las Vegas leading by 6. Inside. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Outside ball. There's the pick. Fires for 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the rejection by Jackson. Tucker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Markkanen comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Las Vegas making a change here as well. Lobo's checked in. Johnson with the bounce pass. Ivy on the wing. Shot clock at 5. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And Markkanen throws it down.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
To the left wing, fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Melton against Ivy. To the paint. Here's Jackson. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Pass to Mobo. Las Vegas needs to get off his shot. Here's Misi, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jazz trail by 8. Outside, George. Locked loose. Right side, Jackson. Now, here's Melton. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Good. And now it's a 10-point Las Vegas lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Markkanen gets to Jackson. Pass to Melton. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion.
Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points here tonight.
Sit out to Markkanen. There's Jackson. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Ivy's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Utah foul call. Jalen Jackson. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Las Vegas, they've shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
2 shots.
That one is off. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
George in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. To end the cold streak. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. Three-pointer, Markkanen gets the three-pointer to fall. Markkanen's got 12.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive. A moment now to see the numbers for Johnson. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. And both free throws good for Johnson.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Johnson against George. Jackson passes to Kessler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
Ivy with a screen for Johnson. Fires it up. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Pass to Melton. Now Kessler. Back to Melton. The three from George. And the Jazz, another three.
Well, that's one in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lively a screen on Melton. And then Ivy with the jam.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
Pass to Markkanen. The shot, no good. And so it's Las Vegas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
For one of my favorite events, Kenny, I think I could beat you right now if we did one.
You'd have everyone ducking their head, running for cover.
So you're scared. I get it.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for Vegas.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Magic almost got a triple-double already. 12 points, 10 boards, 9 assists. This up and down pace, man, he just fits right in. Tailor-made for this era.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Las Vegas leading by 11. On the court right now for Las Vegas. Trey Murphy is out there with Thompson. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Johnson in at the 1. Stolen by Kessler. Outside, George. Over Ivey. The rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Lively's shot is off. Jazz shooting 40% from the field. Melton kicks to George. Pass to Markkanen. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Johnson outside. Here's Ivey. He's guarded by Melton. Ivy passes to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivy. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. 90 seconds now into the second half. Offensive rebound. Now Melton. Three-pointer, Markkanen, and another 3 for Utah.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And here is Johnson. 12 points for him. The 3. Kessler with the rebound.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Jackson.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Johnson inside. Working on George. Johnson's shot is off.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Johnson with the bounce pass to end the drought. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Stolen by Thompson. Ivy against Melton. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. To Jackson. Now Kessler. Lively defending. 5 on the clock. Kessler passes to Jackson. The 3 from George. The shot off that time.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Utah calls timeout. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeMar DeRozan.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Thompson. Yep, it counts. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's the screen. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Kessler. They recover it. Here's Spears. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
And they continue to control the glass.
Outside Jackson. Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Markkanen with it. Picked up by Thompson. Kessler passes to George. Now Jackson. In the corner, it's Kessler. Jackson setting the pick here for George. Misses the 3.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy work. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Spears. 8 points for him. Ivy with the bucket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Johnson double teamed. Thompson against Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Las Vegas.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Filipowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. Can't cash in from close range. Las Vegas leading by 9. Thompson, high post. Pass to Fears. Ivy on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And no good that time. Utah's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back over to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
George finds Markkanen. Now Melton. Back to Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Connects from three-point range. Markkanen's got 21 in the game.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated how efficient he is from that range. Have to run him off the line. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Inside. Johnson against Kessler. Here's Filipowski. Great D that time from Johnson.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
A nice shot by Fears.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
George passes to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. That one goes in. Markkanen's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Back to Johnson. Thompson outside. From downtown. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 19.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Back to Melton. Pass to Filipowski. And here is Markkanen. Looking for Filipowski and gets it there. It's rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
George in the post. It's up against Thompson. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Filipowski. Bailey comes in for Markkanen. Collier, he's checked in for Melton. And Ball subbed in for Keontae George. Pass to Mobo. Now Fears. Over in the corner, Washington. On the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 12. Now Ball lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 5 now.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Jay. And it's sent back by Kessler. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
And how about the numbers here for Lonzo Ball? Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, with some guys, we always talk about potential. What I like about him, he comes to work every night and actually produces.
High post, Kessler.
Las Vegas foul call. First personal foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he can't hit the second.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
36 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Spears. He's covered by Ball. 4 on the shot clock. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And that's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Here's Collier. Scoreless thus far. Jackson with the screen. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. And so is Jaden Ivey, making things happen for Las Vegas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Collier. Then there's Bailey. And it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ball with a wide open look. No good from the wing. Las Vegas leading by 11. Now Fears. Out left to the wing. Edgecombe with it. Pass to Fears. Let's go. Ball with the rebound.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Now here's Jackson. Defended by Misi. Here's Bailey. Mobo with the rebound. Well, Las Vegas shooting straight 49% from the field. Edgecombe, no good. Jazz trail by 11. From 11 feet away, that shot is off. Pass to Fears. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Down low. Over to the left wing. Back to Messi. Pass to Washington. Drills the three-pointer. Washington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jazz trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bailey passes the ball. And he lays it straight in.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Fears. Here's Mobo. To the left side wing. Here's Edgecombe. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I like how confident and aggressive Bailey is. He takes initiative whenever he sees an opportunity.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Las Vegas making a change here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Jackson. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Las Vegas leading by 13. Thompson outside. Pass to Lively. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Collier. Ball from long range. No good that time. Now Edgecombe. Thompson outside. Johnson right side. To the inside. Lively.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. And the basket is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jazz trail by 17. Ball, the pass to Kessler. Back to Ball. Kessler, screen on Thompson. To the middle to stop the drought. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And it goes on Derek Lively.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bailey. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Collier. And Georgia subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Pass to Edgecombe. Thompson left side. Stolen by Markkanen. And now Utah, fast break. Floats one. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket for Melton.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Johnson double team. Here's Edgecombe. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So for Las Vegas, Trey Murphy comes in for P.J. Washington. And Ivy subbed in for Edgecombe. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Markkanen. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up. And Thompson slams it home.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
Outside Jackson. George looking around. George sets a screen for Melton. Back to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kessler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Derek Lively.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For your Jazz, Walker Kessler.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
The ball goes to Las Vegas.
Knocked away. Ivy. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Melton against Johnson. Pass to Kessler. Jackson a screen on Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Melton no good. Las Vegas leading by 11. Thompson outside. To the inside. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Melton kicks to Markkanen. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Melton finds Markkanen. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ivy against George. And the rejection by Lively. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Las Vegas on D. 13-point lead. George. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Johnson outside. They double-team Johnson. Pass to Lively. Clock at 6. Now Johnson. Ivy. And he misses the J. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside George. Tries to the hoop. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Lively. Johnson left side. Kessler pulls it down. Jazz trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fires the 3. The shot misses. Well, Las Vegas shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Johnson finishes inside with ease.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Kessler a screen on Thompson. Missed on the 3.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Count it.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Johnson at the line for 1.
Here's George. 1:37 left to play here in the fourth.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Johnson outside. Lively sets a screen for Johnson. Here's Lively. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Las Vegas.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Magic Johnson.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Ivy. Float loose. It's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively. Here's Collier. He's guarded by Johnson. We see Las Vegas taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
Boy, and there just tell the tape. Showtime getting out and running tonight. 46 fast break points against this Utah team, but more importantly, they held them to 96 points per game. They shot 40% from the field. So many open shots, so many layups, so many dunks. I think Showtime had 14 dunks in this game, led by 22 at one point. 37 team assists, 13 offensive rebounds. They just really got after them tonight. They tried to post up Jaren Jackson a little bit on Thompson because he plays power forward for Showtime, but they really couldn't get anything out of it consistently because even with the size, he's not really that skilled down there. He's more of a face up big. So he tried to give him credit for trying to post up Thompson, but he just doesn't have that kind of skill set. So even though he does have the size, I mean Jaren Jackson's like 6'10", 242, but he's not a great back to the basket player. So he really couldn't take, even though he had the size advantage, they didn't really know how to take advantage of it. Because in today's modern era, post-up play is a lost art. And not just post-up play, but also getting the ball into the big man, where he can have good positioning so he doesn't have to dribble as much. But as we see here, Showtime, and Jaden Ivey played very well. He really took over in that third quarter. His first quarter splits, he scored 8 points in the first quarter. 2 got quiet there, but the third quarter, he really came alive. 10 points there, 4 for 7 and 2 from downtown. So he had a hell of a game tonight. Magic Johnson, as always, on a triple-double, 21 points, 21 rebounds. Amazing, because remember, Magic's 6'9", playing in the modern era with these small guards. They just cannot keep him off the glass, so it's just so easy for him to rebound. 16 assists, 2 steals, only 3 turnovers tonight. Murphy played pretty decently. Didn't shoot too well. If he had 2 threes out of 8, didn't shoot too well. Fierce played really good off the bench. He went 12 for 5 for 2 from downtown. 12 points, 5 assists. He had a pretty good game, and Edgecombe played solid too as well. Derek Lively not doing the job tonight on the boards, but then again, when you got Magic Johnson and Ivy chipped in and Thompson chipped in, so they took care of it was pretty much a small ball unit out here for Showtime. Let's take a look here at some of Magic's highlights here. And the Utah Jazz, the worst team in the NBA right now, what they got 5-25 record or something like that. Well, now 5-26 now with this loss. Not exactly the type of team that you expect to be challenged. They put up a good fight early, but man, Showtime just ran them out of the building. It's just too much team speed. And again, that's what this team is built around Magic, man. It's like I've said before, if you want to put Magic in the modern era, if you could build a team around him, you're going to go out there and get finishers, guys who can run and finish and play defense, or at least to the best of their ability. So we're going to move this along, and let's go ahead and check out the standings. It's Showtime in the Western Conference now with a full 2 games lead against Team Diesel, led by Shaquille O'Neal, 2001. The record is now at 26-4. They are the NBA's second hottest team. Second, I say second. They've won 14 games in a row, but it pales in comparison to Team Larry Bird's 20-game win streak, which is just insane. So right now, Magic and Bird are dominating the Legend season right now. They are just, like, you can take a look here at Team Bird. Team Bird's at 26-5. They've won 20 in a row. They're 26-4. It's like the 80s out here, like the Celtics and the Lakers in the 80s, man. It's like there's only 2 teams competing. Everybody else is just watching. That's what it's starting to feel like. It's just Larry Bird and Magic and everybody else right now. I mean, Team Georgia's doing pretty good. They put together a nice little 6-game win streak. They had a great win against the Bad Boys the other night, but they've had their hiccups along the way. Team Chamberlain as well. They've had their hiccups. They just got back to winning against the New York Knicks in a tough game that they just played the other night. They got 3 days off, so they'll be real rested when they come and play the Phoenix Suns. They should be able to win that one easily. Then they got some tough games coming up against the Sixers and then the Oklahoma City Thunder. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look here at what's going on next in the Daily View. I think today's games may be done. Let's take a look at it. The game for today, this day, I think they're done. Yeah, we just saw that. Yep, that's it for today. So we're going to move on to tomorrow and to the next game coming up. Oh, my, that's going to be a good one. It will be, got marquee Matt. We got Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets go into the Mambaverse to take on Kobe Bryant. And then after that, another marquee game, a game that the Bad Boys need to win because they just took a loss to Team Jordan. They'll be taking on the Houston Dream. And these are 2 teams that just lost. Matter of fact, the Dream lost to Philadelphia in an upset, and the Bad Boys, who were beating Team Jordan in the last game, lost that game, a close one. So they'll be needing to get that game, too, to get back on their winning ways. Let's go ahead and get those 2 games mapped out for you. Let's go ahead and progress this season along here. If the Mamas are up first, it's an NBA Cup game, no less either. Yep, 2 games. Nuggets and the Mamas and the Bad Boys and the Dream. And that's the way it looks. Let's go ahead and get those uniforms right. There you go. You can see the matchups there. Nikola Jokic and Kobe Bryant leading their teams in what should be a pretty good contest. Let's take a look at the Mambas and where they're sitting at. They're right now battling for that number 3 position. They're tied with Team Dr. J. I believe they have the tiebreaker over Team J. Do they? No, actually they don't. They lost to Team Dr. J here, and they lost to them there. So, yeah, Team Dr. J has a tiebreaker over Team Mamba. That's why they're sitting on top of them right now. So if they can win this game tonight, they can overtake them and try to take that lead there. As for the Dream down there, who will be playing after that, they're sitting down there 6 games out of first place. They need a win because they're getting close to falling down there with the Warriors, the Clippers, and Timberwolves. And they must keep winning because right now they're not even in the 3. They were just there in the race for number 3 spot. Now that position battle, you see what I was saying, guys, how the position battles define themselves as the season goes on. It's gotten to the point to where the Dream might not be able to catch the Mamas and the Jays. Now they're going to be locked in that number 5 spot no matter what. which means those will be playing either the Jays in the first round or the Mambas, or maybe even Diesel. Maybe Diesel might fall. Who knows? I don't see that happening, but it's looking like the Dream is going to play the Mambas or the Jays in the first round. Because right now the Mambas and the Jays are battling for that number 3 spot, and Diesel was chasing Showtime 2 games behind. But the way Showtime is playing right now, you guys just saw him play. I don't know who's going to beat them, man. That team is just fast. I mean, you're going to have to play perfect basketball to beat them. I mean, they can make so many mistakes, but their speed can make up for it. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and get this one set up. I'm going to bring this stream to an end. Again, the Denver Nuggets will be going to take on the Los Angeles Mambas, led by 2006 Kobe Bryant. Should be a good game. I hope to see you there for it. Like, subscribe, notification bell so you'll be there when I go live. And thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time in the NBA Legends Modern Era Ultimate Season Showdown. Thanks for watching. Peace.